The Chicago White Sox have a golden opportunity sitting right in front of them. Murakami just smashed his 14th home run of the season, tying Aaron Judge for the major league lead, and he is currently transforming the White Sox from a rebuilding project into a team that suddenly looks like they could belong in the AL Central race. Who knows here for the Chicago White Sox? A lot of ups and downs. What's going on, White Sox fans? Welcome back to White Sox Digest. My name is Anthony. Let's get into today's video. Like I said, ties Aaron Judge for the home run lead again. Murakami just won't slow down. And Len Casper called it perfectly on the radio. It's high, it's far, it is gone. A moonshot from Muni as the ball sailed 430 feet into right center shrubbery off a 98-mile-per-hour fastball. And speaking about 98 miles per hour, 24 home runs this season. I'll make that bigger for you. 24 home runs this season hit off 98-mile-per-hour pitches. Murakami is the only one with multiple of them. That blast put the White Sox up 4-0, and they went on to win 6-0, showing exactly how one swing from Murakami can just flip a whole game on its butt. Now, what a game, what a season for Murakami right now, and the doubles are even coming. But before we get into that, let's look at his exit velo. Murakami is the first in American League, fourth in MLB in exit velocity, 95.4, and a number one in hit rate at 64.5% in Major League Baseball. This guy is hitting, and the doubles are finally coming. But it's not perfect, but we're going to get into all of it. Murakami isn't just a perfect, he's not a perfect player, I'd say, but he's still putting the pieces all together. It took him until Monday to hit his first major league double since coming from the NPB in Japan, and strikeouts have still been a little bit of an issue, but it's all right. Just like everyone expected through the first month of the season, no one expected all the home runs, but a lot of them expected the strikeouts, but he has been performing way better than anyone anticipated, and I see so many teams tweeting, why didn't we take Murakami? Why didn't we sign him? All of that. And right now, he is just hotter than fish oil. And talking about that double, he said it was going to come sooner or later, so I'm really happy the double is out of the way. It was his first extra base hit aside from his 14 home runs. And he said that through his interpreter. And that tells you Murakami isn't just a home run automation man. He's building more complete offensive game, and the White Sox really see that growth in him right now. And let's look at the stats right now, because the numbers are really proving the hype. Because the comps back it up. Murakami is now, 31 hits into the season. He's got 16 singles, 14 homers, one double, and he's already drawn 28 walks. He's an elite walking machine right now. So is the whole White Sox right now, honestly. That gives him a 3.78 on base percentage, a 9.61 slugging percentage, and a 1.64 on base slugging percentage. And even though he's only batting 240, that's pretty elite production and not just hyped base optimism. And we all know baseball is all about optimism. But it's especially impressive given that the White Sox team has been the laughingstock of the MLB for the past few years, 100% have. With seasons often effectively over, like right now by May 6th, the season would be over. But now with Murakami and a handful of other contributors, we are starting to perform. Chicago's right in the thick of the wide open AL Central, and I couldn't exaggerate more wide open enough. AL Central is so wide open with Scooble going down, and the White Sox fan base is really starting to feel something it hasn't felt in a long time. What's that? Hope. Hope. And even on a night that Murakami didn't start, on a rare night, on a night we lost 4-3 last night, Murakami wasn't in the lineup. This was a planned day off, mapped by Will Venable, but he came in to pinch hit. And this is what Venable said. He said, we gave him a heads up ahead of time. He and every one of us wants him to be in the lineup every day, but we just have to be mindful. We want to make sure he continues to play at a high level, and one way to do that is to give him a day off every once in a while. Fine. That's perfectly fine with me. But yet, Murakami still entered the game as a pinch hitter in the 6th and stayed in at first baseman. And he ended up going 1 for 2 with a single, including a long foul pull shot that almost went fair and would have given the White Sox the lead in the 8th. Venable, I mean, he keeps calling him a good bat. This is what he said again. He just continues to impress you with his power. You saw a double, which was also great, his first one of the year, and yet he has tremendous power. He puts himself into position to get that power by making good swings, decisions. And it's not even that, Venable's also talking about his character. It seems like every swing he takes changes the game, but that's secondary to me to the way he uplifts his teammates, connects with his teammates, and gives them energy and brings humor into the hitters. I love that. Humorous hitters meetings and just kind of impacting every part of our organization. It's really special, he said. That's why the White Sox cannot trade this Southside Samurai, this Japanese Babe Ruth, this absolute goat of a player. I'm all in on him. He's on a 2-year, $34 million contract. And with the Chicago White Sox, a team that's been a bottom dweller for a few years, honestly, with seasons that used to end before June, now Murakami is putting himself on a path towards a 9-figure deal in next contract in the next couple of years. And the White Sox are guaranteed to receive numerous trade offers from bigger market teams at the deadline, especially if he just keeps on mashing like the way he has been. And even though the odds of the White Sox entering that bid, winning a bidding war for him in free agency or staying in the playoff race is a little slim right now, as much as I'd want to say I think we're in the playoff race. But I think it's a little slim, but they shouldn't trade him yet. Mirage or not, Murakami is already bringing passion and excitement back to the South Side. I can't even describe how much passion and excitement is going on in Chicago for the first time in so many years. The Bears just got good, and now the White Sox are on the way up. It's insane right now. And it's a silly thing called hope. I read in a lot of reports. It's re-entering the building in the South Side. It's a lot of hope right now. Something no bunch of prospects can deliver in the moment. Now, the golden opportunity is simple. Keep him and ride the wave. This is what Venable said on Chris Getz about kind of just getting better pieces all around. He said, absolutely. Talking about Chris Getz, I really appreciate that. Talking about him going and getting pieces and the front office. They're always trying to improve the roster. There's big moves he's made. There's little moves. There's been all kind of pretty impactful moves. We're trying to build, and we are trying to build, and that's really important. I think Getz really gets it right now with trying to build around Murakami. I really, really, really hope the White Sox front office just sees that Murakami is the answer. Because you put it all together, you got Murakami doing historical damage right now. 14 homers, 28 RBIs, elite walk rate, all at the age of 26, coming off a great career in Japan. You've got the White Sox sitting right under 500 while in striking distance for first place in the AL Central, and suddenly in the conversation that could make a little Cinderella push, as you will, especially with Skubal out long term. And you've also got a front office that's still tinkering, like I just said with that quote. They've added Trevor Richards, forgot to bring that up. Trevor Richards for cash, moving Drew Thorpe to the 60-day IL for roster space, while still prioritizing health and playing time for the centerpieces in Chicago. That's why Chicago just feels weirdly, surprisingly fun, not just because Murakami's hitting moonshots, but because the whole operation is building around him in a smart, flexible way. And can we just please keep doing that? Do not trade everyone. Maybe a pitcher or two, get some other guys, but do not trade Murakami. We have the Angels tonight. Here is the lineup for tonight. Going in, hopefully winning another series. Schultze, shove day. Cannot wait to see him. And to close it out, let me know the thoughts on the current state of the White Sox. I'm with surprisingly fun and excited, and I'm not thinking about the future right now. I'm just enjoying good baseball. Always enjoying good baseball right now. I'm getting a little angry when we start losing. That's when I know my hope is up. That's when I know hope's here. But make sure to like, subscribe, comment, post notifications. Tune in every single day. I'll be here all year. As always, go White Sox.